Alrighty guys, back with another iPod casing review. This is going to be on a Speck case. Basically because I got a ton of requests from you guys to go out and review a Speck casing, and up until then, or up until now, I really didn't know why. I mean, everyone was telling me how amazing and fantastic they were, and so I went out, talked to Speck, found a casing that I liked that was pretty much a one-of-a-kind kind of casing, and it definitely lives up to all your guys' feedback. It is a really fantastic case. I love it. It's definitely one of a kind. It's probably the best silicone casing I've actually found so far, and what it's called is the Speck ToughSkin. So, it definitely lives up to its name, guys. ToughSkin. This is one of the toughest, if not the toughest, silicone casings I've seen so far for an iPod or for an iPhone. What we have here is basically what I would compare it to would be tire tread. It looks like a tire and it feels like one too. It's definitely it's a smoother one, but it's without a doubt one of the just most solid rubber silicone casings that I've found so far. Not too heavy, because it is a silicone casing. Usually they're not too heavy, and also it's pretty easy to get your iPod or iPhone into it. So let's just slide it in, and then you pull down this bottom part and just pull the flaps over, and there we go. Now my iPod is nice and secure, ready to go out, and it's basically all enclosed. There's a couple parts that are actually exposed. Example, this bottom part is all open, but aside from this, since it's pretty deep in there and your ports are pretty protected, what we have here is that this bottom flap can, as you guys saw earlier, can be pulled down. So if you have like an iHome dock or any type of dock really at all, it also works for speaker systems, just as easy as that. This flap is still connected to the casing very well, very snug, and you can just plug your iPod or iPhone in and you'll still be able to have access to all of its features. So that's a pretty cool feature that they included with this casing. And then just as simple as that, put it right back in and there we go. So as you guys saw earlier, if you want to just leave it on, pretty deep inside there you have your 30-pin connector and then also your headphone jack, but you can still get to them. And then on the sides there are a couple little spots open that dust might be able to get into, but that's pretty much the only con so far that I've actually found with this casing. Aside from that, once you wake your iPod up, your volume rocker switch not exposed, but there is a rubber pad right there, and that definitely feels really nice, I think, to actually push up and down on it. And then also the same with your sleep wake button. All you have to do is just simply, let's see if we can find it. You guys see it? It's a little bit darker. There we go. So sleep wake button. There we go. Just as simple as that. The home button feels a little bit loose. I don't know. That might be just a personal problem that I've having so far with it. But the only button that I've actually found so far that was a little bit different, it doesn't feel as natural with it, is definitely going to be the home button. I mean, it's definitely easy to access, but I just wish that they would have integrated it a little bit more so it would have a more natural feeling instead of a looser, more case-like feeling to it. I like it to actually feel like I'm just pushing down on the iPod or the iPhone, not like I'm pushing on a case. So, along with this comes with the plastic, I actually call it a hand because it looks like it just grips onto your iPod like this, but this is the belt clip basically for your iPod casing. So you just easily just snap your little rubber silicone casing in, and once you do this, your bottom ports do become covered, unless you do it from the other way. Let's try it from the other way. Well, I mean, I guess, except then everything would be upside down. Now, I don't know. Anyway, so let's just go back and we'll put it right side up, because I never actually noticed that your bottom ports get covered. That kind of stinks. So this is the right side up. You're supposed to put your iPod in here like this, because that's where their logo is facing up. So this is the right way up, and as you guys see, once this happens, everything does get covered, so you can't use your dock adapter when you're doing this. But the nice feature about it is, I guess this is still available pretty easily. Your headphone jack, you can still definitely get your headphone cord in there, so that'll work fine. So no problems really, I guess, when you actually have your belt clip on. And as you guys see, it being a hard plastic, it will definitely add some extra protection to your iPod or iPhone. And the only real reason you have this on is so you can have the belt clip. And it's a pretty durable belt clip. I really don't find myself using them too much, but once I actually do end up testing these, this is definitely one of the most solid and sturdy belt clips I've seen so far on a casing. And that's pretty much the only reason that you have this plastic part. Just as simple as you put it in, you can pull it right back out. That's what she said. And you really don't need this anymore if you're not going to use it as a belt clip. So now we have our rubber silicone casing. Probably the most durable silicone casing I've seen so far for an iPod or for an iPhone. And then along with the ToughSkin package box that we bought, you can have you you will. You get a microfiber cloth, you get a screen protector, which is actually a pretty nice screen protector. It actually fits perfectly, because some of the screen protectors that come with iPod casings now don't fit right. But this is a nice screen protector. And then this little card thing, I don't know. I assume this is so that you can apply your screen protector to it, but this came with it. I don't know. I just thought that I might mention that in case someone really wants one of these. But anyway, so that's pretty much my entire review right now. This is the Speck ToughSkin. Once again, guys, definitely the most solid silicone casing I've seen so far for an iPod or for an iPhone. If you like silicone casings, definitely go out and check it out. If you like plastic casings though, guys, this is definitely one that you're not going to want to pass over either. The only problem usually that people have with silicone casings is that it doesn't offer quite as much protection as a plastic casing. But in this instance with the ToughSkin, that kind of just switches it all around. It makes the game completely new. This definitely offers just about as much protection as some of those more bulky, in-depth plastic casings that people are buying out there for like 50 or 60 bucks. And surprisingly, this is a pretty cheap price as well on it. Go over and check it out in the more info section. I got a link so you can go out and get your own ToughSkin, along with the price included. It comes for a couple different iPod models, I believe. I think it comes for the iPhone as well. So anyway, this is the ToughSkin for you guys. That's my entire review. I'm going to definitely, I don't know, not making any promises, but you guys have seen me go through quite a few cases, and this is definitely going to be at the top of my list, and I might have found myself a new favorite casing. This might be the one that you guys are going to be seeing in my new application reviews. No promises, but I haven't found any problems with this casing yet, and it might be my new favorite. So anyway, guys, this is going to be the Speck ToughSkin. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you guys will go check out the casing. That's all I got for you guys now. Have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.